Well, Leland Vittert, host of On Balance and co-host of NewsNation's election coverage, is with us right now, bright-eyed after a very long night. Thank you, Leland. A lot of surprises, including that Pennsylvania Senate race being called for John Fetterman. Not a red wave, as so many predicted. What are your thoughts on all of this?
Wow. To put it in a sentence, I think the best way to describe this is the expectations game. Republicans thought they were going to be popping champagne. Instead, they took a couple of Tylenol, got a few hours of sleep, have gotten up with cups of coffee, and are now back to blaming each other for what happened last night. Democrats thought they were going to get hit with a sledgehammer, and in fact, they have some pretty interesting stories to tell. If you think about it, the past week, we've watched Democrats twist themselves into pretzels trying to explain away why they squandered so many opportunities with terrible candidates on the other side. And instead now Democrats are waking up, figuring out how do we spin this? You think about the White House this morning waking up. They had planned to get the president out of town, out of the country this afternoon and head over to Egypt and then to Cambodia and then to Indonesia for G20 as a way to look presidential and escape the shellacking of the midterms that was certain to come. And now we don't have any independent reporting on this, but you can just imagine them trying to figure out, well, does the president go to the White House briefing room this afternoon? Does he speak to reporters as he heads out to Marine One? How do we take a moment and celebrate this? Because any fair-minded person has to say that Donald Trump had a very bad night last night, and Joe Biden had a very good night last night.
Georgia voters could end up deciding which party controls the Senate yet again, right?
Certainly could. It depends on what happens in Nevada and Arizona, obviously. If Republicans win one of Nevada or Arizona, which is possible at this point, but certainly not nearly as probable as it looked this time yesterday morning, then the Georgia runoff decides control of the Senate. Republicans have to get to 51. Democrats only have to get to 50 because Kamala Harris is the tiebreaker. We look right now. These numbers have gone back and forth all the time, and it's important to remember for Georgia, the only race of this cycle in this way, you've got to get to 50% plus one vote, and there's a libertarian candidate that's been a spoiler in this race. My colleague Chris Steyerwald, I thought, made an excellent point last night that how hard Republicans fight for Georgia really depends on whether this is control of the Senate. If there's a chance that Republicans get control of the Senate with Georgia, then Herschel Walker gets an enormous amount of Republican support and an enormous amount of money. There's a scenario in which Democrats take Nevada, Democrats keep Arizona as well, and then all of a sudden Republicans have a decision to make. Do we really want it to be 50-50 with dealing with Herschel Walker and having Herschel Walker on the public stage for the next 6 years as a United States Senator? Or do we just sort of take our medicine, let Herschel Walker go off to the Pro Football Hall of Fame that he is a member of and not join the world's most deliberative body and pull some of their support and money? It's going to be very difficult to convince donors to give big money to Herschel Walker if it's not for control of the Senate.
All right, Leland Vittert, always good to talk to you, and thank you for staying up and chatting with us early this morning after such a busy day.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.